Happy Book Talk Tuesday. I picked up a book on Hoopla through the public library to listen to over the weekend. I think I started reading this, listening to this book because I knew we had it in the library and I hadn't read it, and it had something to do with baseball. I love baseball, so I thought, well, I'll read that. I'll listen to that one. So it does have something to do with baseball, but it also has something to do with math. So I thought I would talk about some math books today because I have talked about baseball quite a bit. This book actually is about a girl who was on a baseball team in her town, and she like really connected with her team. And then they moved for her mom's job, and so she's in a new school on a new team. She's great at math. And she beat this kid in this big math competition, and the kid that she beat turns up he's on her new baseball team. But there is something awry with the winning of this competition because I'm not finished yet, but something is not right. And I don't know if she cheated. I don't know if there was a mistake. I don't know what happened, but I don't think she was the one that was supposed to win. Anyway, there's tension between the two of them because he wants to be better at math. She's good at baseball, and he's decided he wants to be better at baseball too. He's not going to let her beat him at everything. So there's a lot of hidden math in this book, and a little bit of drama, in this book. I'm really enjoying it. Mathlete versus Athlete is about these twins. One of them's really good at basketball. One of them's really great at math. When the new basketball coach comes in, he recruits the brother that's really good in math, and it turns out he's also really good at basketball. But that leaves him less time to focus on math, which is really, really what's important to him. And it leaves his brother with some pretty ill feelings because he has always been the one that was really great at basketball. So that's another great one. The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl is about a girl who is actually struck by lightning and gets these like insane math abilities. And this is actually a thing that can happen to people when they are struck by lightning. Not that we want to be struck by lightning, but wow, to be able to do what she does in her head for math is pretty amazing. But because she's so good at math, people start thinking of her differently and looking at her differently, and not treating her the same. And so she's homeschooled for a while until her mom or grandmother decides, you're going back and you're going to be involved in things. And she was not happy about that. So that was a fantastic book. Solving for M is about a girl who is having some problems at home, and she loves art. She loves to draw, and her new math teacher is making them keep a math journal, and she thinks this is ridiculous. She does not want to write about math every day, but she realizes she can actually draw in her math journal, and it is still math. So this is turning out to be a good outlet for her and for all the things that are happening in her life. The Lemonade War is about some siblings who are in a competition for making the most money in their lemonade stand. We can all relate to that because we all want to be the one that makes the most money for things. But it causes tension in the family, of course. And this actually is a series, so there's, I don't know, maybe 4, 5 in the series. I can't remember. But if you are thinking of having a lemonade stand over the summer, maybe you can get some tips in that. Lunch Money is about a kid who is an entrepreneur. He is always trying to think of ways to make money, and he ends up teaming up with his rival to start creating comic books and selling them at school so that they have a little bit of extra money. So that's another one about math. Money is math. I mean, math is all around us, y'all. It is every single day. We are always doing math, whether we realize it or not. Time and money and just figuring out, how cooking and everything. Everything has something to do with math. Everything. We do have some nonfiction books, so if you want some, you can pick some up. If you're a math fan, you might want to pick some of these up. If you're not a math fan, you might pick some of these up and realize, I think I could use that. We have a whole MathWorks series on like flying a jumbo jet, creating movie stunts. You have to use math to create these stunts because distance and velocity, physics is really important in stunts so that nobody dies, which is really what we don't want to happen. Extreme sports, you need them in that. Fantasy football math. If you are big into sports, stats are all about math. I mean, every player has stats. Every sport figures out their stats in a different way, and that is all math. It's all math. So you may not realize it, but you're doing math all the time. So I hope you saw something that you would like. Stop by and pick some of these up or go to your local library. You might even want to listen to them, some of them in Sora or in one of the public library apps, Hoopla or Libby, because there are lots of them in there as well. Have a great day and go read lots of books.